Hey everybody. I just wanted to get on here for a few minutes because a lot of you all had asked questions about jungle gyms. And I was riding and I get sick when I look down too much and can't type really well. So I thought I'd wait till I got home. We just now got home about 10 minutes ago. And it has been a long day. That's probably the longest place I've been for a while. But anyway, Jungle Gyms is a great big grocery type store in Ohio. There's two of them up there. There's the old one, the one that was built first, that was the one Robert wanted to go to today. He had been wanting to go to Jungle Gyms for about 10 years, and we just never had gone. So we finally decided to go today. Robert was off work and we just took off. And, but anyway, it's kind of like a, international store. It has all kinds of food from all kinds of places. And, it just about any kind of, from Vietnamese to Chinese to, Ugandan to everything under the sun. They got foods that people like everywhere. They got produce from everywhere. And it's just the things that we never see in our grocery stores. So I went and, just walking around the store. We had a nice time just walking around the store, and my cousin Rich, who lives in Ohio, about 45 minutes from there, he came over and met us. And I hadn't got to see him in 50-some years because my mom and dad moved to Kentucky, southern Kentucky, and his mom lived in Ohio. They just didn't travel back and forth. After my mom and dad divorced, I didn't really see that many of my dad's family that much anyway. And we had gotten reacquainted several years ago on Facebook. And, of course, we talk to each other on Facebook and things like that. And it's just, I really enjoyed getting to see him today. I was happy to get to see him. And all my dad's brothers and sisters are gone now. His mom and all of our family, all of the older ones are gone. So it's our generation that is left. But anyway, he was holding Scrapple. I don't know if you all know what Scrapple is or not, but you need to look it up. And this is the Scrapple that has cornmeal in it. And he said it's really good if you cook it and fry it with bacon. Well, I've been live a lot of times, Kathy Ferris. I sometimes, but I haven't done it for a little while. And I used to do it about once or twice a week. I'd do live videos. But anyway, we got some different kinds of meat. Robert got some, because Robert has a red meat allergy. So, but he can eat anything that comes from an egg, like chicken, fish, anything like that. So he got him some, ground duck. He got a pound of ground duck. And he also got a pound of ground ostrich. And he's wanting me to make him some ostrich burgers. And he said, you can make it on your cooking show. And I said, well, I'm going to have to read up on the ostrich just a little bit more to make sure I put things with it that go good with it, And, but anyway, I got him a pound of ground kangaroo. Now, they have all kinds of meats there. Everything you think of. They had yak and goat. They had all kinds of various kinds of ground meats and also steaks. And these were frozen. So we took a two big cooler bags with ice bottles in it to put with our cold stuff today. And my son and my brother put in an order for Queen City Mets. They're like a smoked sausage, and they're only made in Cincinnati. Queen City Mets is what they're called. And they wanted the hot. And they each wanted 4 family packs. So I've got a refrigerator full of Queen City Mets out there right now. I mean, I've got a big hunk of my refrigerator taken up with it. But I really enjoyed the day. I got me a couple pieces of bakeware. We got Robert's sister some ginger jam and some ginger tea stuff. It's like a I don't know. It's almost looks like a marinade that you put in tea, and it's got ginger and different stuff in it. And I got my daughter some, she's has trouble with gluten. She's not gluten intolerant, but it causes a lot of inflammation when she eats it. So it must be your phone, because mine's not cutting out. I mean, mine's staying right where it should be. I'm not having any problems with it not working. But anyway, I got her some sorghum flour, and I was going to get some of this. There was a kind of grain there that I had never heard of. It was an ancient grain, but it was ground. But I was afraid that she might not like it. But I know sorghum flour is good to help, to mix with stuff, oat flour and things like that. So I got her some of that, and I got me a lemon zester that is a grater more. It makes real fine zest. I got one of those today, one like I had wanted, We just really, I don't know, we just looked around. Robert, we got Katie a little squeaky toy. It's a little blue dog, and she was tickled to death. But we had had a pretty good time today, and I did all right. The walking around, when I walk around a lot, my sugar drops pretty fast, so I had to stop, and Robert had to get me a protein drink and a kind of like it's not really a granola bar. It's got nuts and a little bit of chocolate on it, and I ate that, and that kind of held me over. And then we started home. I checked my sugar, and it was down again at 80 something. So I ate some crackers and a few more things. So I can usually tell it though, because especially on this side where the stroke paralysis is at, I can really tell it when it must something in your brain when you don't have enough sugar in there to do what it needs to do, carbohydrates. It knows it. And but anyway, I just wanted to let you all know, for those of you that didn't know what Jungle Jim's was, it's just a great big huge continental grocery store. And it's an old grocery store. It's been there a long time. But and they've got another one. They've got a newer one on the east side of Cincinnati, on the Eastland Shopping Center. And that's the one that Rich said he usually went to. But Robert wanted to go to this one, which was a little further north. But he wanted to go because it was the oldest one. So he's all goofy about that stuff, But anyway, I'm going to put a few pictures on here in a few minutes, and you all can look at the pictures. And I'd like to see comments on there. I love to hear what you all think about them. And I just took pictures of different things and things that we looked at today. And there was all kinds of stuff, though. But one lady said, I wish I'd known you were coming today. I only live 30 minutes from there. And I said, well, I didn't think of it. I didn't think to tell anybody that was coming. But anyway, next time, though, I'll get on here and let you all know when I'm coming somewhere. Because I love to meet people, But anyway, well, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to try to get me just a little bit more to eat. Something a little bit more substantial than some peanut butter crackers and protein drink. So I'll talk to you all later. You all have a blessed evening, and I will talk to you all. I'm going to try to make, when I do fix Robert's meats, I'm going to try to make some videos of them, let you all see them. And now the ostrich, everybody that we have talked to say that ostrich tastes a lot like beef. Even though it's a bird, they say it tastes a lot like beef. So we'll see. Robert never gets to eat beef. And that could be he said, now if this tastes like beef, I think it does. We'll go back, make another trip back in about 6 months. And we'll buy 2 pounds and you can make me a meatloaf out of it or make me some chili out of it. I said, yeah, we can. If the good Lord's willing and I'm still here. So I'll talk to you all later. You all have a good evening and see you later. Bye-bye.